When you mess up, man, you just got to get back on that horse. When I worked at the theater over here in town, we used to have the film projectors. It was an intimidating thing. What would happen is you would take that and you would feed it through all these different pulleys and up through the machine and up through the projector and go out, and then you would end up coming right back out to another one of those platters. And then as the movie played, it would go all the way through. It would go to the platter and spin up, and then it would be ready by the time the movie ended. You just do it in reverse. Well, I was learning to work in the projector booth, and I had a lady training me and got a message from my manager to come talk to him after I'd been training for a couple weeks. And so he pulled me in the office and he was like, yeah, we had this movie and there was a scratch on the film. I don't know if you know it, but these films, they cost multiplied thousands and thousands of dollars to produce these. Once it has that rip in it, you can't play it anymore. I was bummed out. I was like, I'm not ever going to do that again. I don't ever want to go up in there again. But then I had another guy. He was like a seasoned projectionist there. His name was Terrence. And he told me, he's like, man, it happens, all right? I've messed up 15 movies, and he'd been doing it for years. And he's like, yeah, it happens. But what you got to do is when you mess up, man, you just got to get back on that horse. You just got to get back on it. And I've just taken that. That always comes up in my mind. If I ever feel like quitting on something, and it's like that with your spiritual life. If you're ever at a place where you're like, I just want to throw in the towel. It's like, no, do something. Get back moving in the right direction.